PR journey, professional registration. My PR journey, civil engineering. My PR journey, mentors and all. My PR journey. Good day.
Hello and welcome to episode 3, Stress, Strategy and Sweat. Let's go. This is where it gets real. Between the logbooks, side work and late nights, I had moments of doubt but also moments of growth. This was the middle of the journey, the messy middle as I would call it. And if you are on this path, you'll know exactly what I mean.
How did you document your experience?
I started documenting my experience from when I was doing my work integrated learning as the pack that I'd been given for my in-service training included the areas that needed to be covered, and my manager at the time indicated to say it would be difficult to document everything from the top of one's head. He advised to say, please go get a diary. Whatever that you do in a day, write it down. No one will be policing you at work, but it will serve you as you go along in your career. So from that advice, I always carry a diary with me. I think I buy about 3 diaries. Maybe every... I have a lot of diaries that I go through in a year. So I documented from when I started my in-service training, but aggressively from the year 2021. As I had then an interest to say, let me submit my application for professional registration.
Who were your mentors and how did they help?
Okay, for this particular journey, because with professional registration for me, it's something that I take very seriously, and I'm always wanting to learn. So for this particular journey, I have 8 people that I consider as mentors that I consulted with towards this journey. Some I consulted maybe once or twice, others have stuck with me from 2021, others came in 2023, but overall I would say 8 individuals. The first individual was my initial appointed mentor when I was doing my in-service training, as well as my supervisor when I was doing my in-service training. It was 2 supervisors actually. A colleague that I had when I was doing my in-service training, but my then 2 supervisors as well as 1 colleague, I only enlisted their assistance from the year 2023. I also had a colleague that I met when I was doing my in-service training. Up until now, we still have discussions with regards to career growth and how being a professional is important. So there was that individual, and then my one mentor who was in a different field to myself, then also introduced me to her mentee and another colleague of hers as well to assist with the process.
What did a normal week look like during this period?
Okay, with regards to normal, it really depends on your definition of what normal is. But as I mentioned before, or in the previous question, that I started to aggressively having an interest to register in 2021. So in between doing work and school, because I'd always been studying from when I got my BTech. It would be either a certificate course or a course at work, a training of sorts. and then with children as well, helping with homework, life generally. So in between all of that, say in a day, my day starts at 5 a.m. So it would be 5 a.m., then work up until 5 o'clock. After that, family time. And then from 8 o'clock, say up to 10, school or other activities. And in a week, I would say maybe in 2021, maybe once a week, I would dedicate maybe an hour or 30 minutes trying to fill in the application form, because the perception that was there in the year 2021 with colleagues, people not interested in registering professionally, was that it's a difficult process. So approaching it, I thought it's a very difficult thing. So I would maybe dedicate once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, try and start working on the application. And then in 2022, then I intentionally then started asking mentors and colleagues about the entire process, showing them how far I had gone with regards to the application. Went also approached a couple of seaters. So, and then in 2023, I would ensure that every Saturday, then I would dedicate about 2 hours working on my application form. And then I submitted at the half of 2023 to the different mentors for them to say, how about you approach this? Speak in first person. Did you maybe mean this? Or how did you do this project? So I don't know. I hope I've answered, but yeah, that's what it looked like, if there is such a thing as normal. Yes, a couple of times actually. I would say the time when I attended to the comments that I'd been given by colleagues and mentors, and it would take long for feedback to come. I even thought about the the comments from naysayers or couch complainers when they say things like, I have professional registration but I don't earn what I thought I would be earning, or so and so is registered but I earn more than them. What's the point of registering in this particular environment? So all that at some point actually made me want to give up the entire application. But then I was grounded in the reason why I wanted to register professionally, because to me, I feel once you are committed to something, you need to go all the way in. And personally, I feel once you finish your qualification, be it a diploma, degree, you need to do it to totality. And I feel professional registration would be the final step to your competence, theoretically, practically. So it's really something that I want to do, not based on maybe only finances, or so and so did it this way, or so and so is not earning this. It's really just to see it to the end. So yeah, I did want to give up, but what grounds me is remembering why I want to have professional registration. It wasn't easy, but I kept going. And then came the interview, one of the many hurdles. But things didn't go quite as planned. Let's unpack that in the next episode. Thank you.
Hello everyone! Please like and subscribe. And turn on notifications for more videos. Bye!